The Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which guarantees the right to bear arms, is a contentious issue in the United States. This article explains why some people believe in the right to own guns and also why other people think guns should be limited. One of the primary arguments in favor of the Second Amendment is that it allows people to defend themselves and their families. According to a 2013 survey by the Pew Research Center, 48% of gun owners say they own a gun for protection. Studies have shown that defensive gun use is not uncommon, with estimates ranging from 100,000 to 3 million incidents per year. Another argument in favor of gun ownership is for hunting and recreation, which is a popular pastime for many Americans. According to the National Shooting Sports Foundation, the shooting sports industry contributes $19.1 billion to the economy each year and supports over 160,000 jobs. Hunting is also an important part of conservation efforts, as revenue from hunting licenses and taxes on hunting equipment are used to fund wildlife management programs. Yet a third reason is that the Second Amendment was written in a time when the government was seen as a potential threat to individual freedoms. Proponents of the Second Amendment argue that an armed populace is necessary to protect against government overreach. While this argument is controversial, it has gained renewed attention in recent years due to concerns about government surveillance and the erosion of civil liberties. However, many people are against so many guns. The United States has a significantly higher rate of gun violence than any other developed country. In 2019, there were 39,707 gun deaths in the U.S., including 24,090 suicides and 14,414 homicides. Gun violence also has a disproportionate impact on communities of color, with Black Americans more than 10 times as likely to be killed by gun violence than white Americans. Another argument against gun ownership is that availability of guns has also led to a rise in mass shootings, which have become all too common occurrence in America. According to the Gun Violence Archive, there were 614 mass shootings in the U.S. in 2020, which is defined as an incident in which 4 or more people are shot, regardless of whether they die. Also important is the notion that dangerous weapons should be limited. The Second Amendment was written before the advent of modern firearms, which can cause immense damage in a short amount of time. Assault rifles and high-capacity magazines in particular have been used in many of the deadliest mass shootings in recent years. According to a 2019 Pew Research Center survey, 60% of Americans support banning assault-style weapons. In conclusion, the Second Amendment is a complex issue with passionate gun advocates on both sides. While some argue that owning guns is a fundamental right that provides protection and is necessary to prevent government tyranny, others point to the significant risks to public safety, including gun violence and mass shootings. While it is important to protect the rights of responsible gun owners, it is equally important to take action to reduce gun violence and keep our communities safe.